Welcome to OSIKANI TV on YouTube once again. Let's see the latest updates coming in from the camp of Black Stars players. Mohamed Kudus, what is the latest on him? Finally, Fabrizio Romano, yes, the transfer expert, he has spoken on Kudus transfer. And we will talk about him. You know, a lot of them have spoken. David Austin has reviewed a lot, and I've already brought you all those updates. But today, Fabrizio Romano, he has spoken on Kudus joining Liverpool, and we will talk into details on that. Antoine Semenyo, the Black Star striker who also plays for AFC Bournemouth, he says some things about his career, and we will talk about it in this update. Ghana under 17 yesterday, Ghana won by 5-1 against Ivory Coast, and for the past 3 matches, Ghana under 17, the Black Starlets, they've won 5-1, 5-1, 5-1, scoring 15 goals and also conceding 3, and this is really impressive. The coach, he says that he wasn't happy with Ghana's performance yesterday, even though we won by 5-1. We'll talk a little into that update. Then Lucas Thomas Partey is trending. Why is he trending? I'll also talk about him in this update. Then talk about some other Black Stars defender, Black Stars goalkeeper, and some other updates in this one. You know how we do it. Anytime you join us, take your time to like the video for me. After that, if you are new, subscribe to this channel, put out some post notifications so that anytime I drop a latest update, you'll be the first person to get and also enjoy. Leave your thoughts and comment in the comment box, and after watching the video, share the link for others to also come here and enjoy on this channel. Leave your comments so that in the next 2 videos, I'm going to give you a shout out on this channel. So try and leave something in the comment box, but please like, it's very necessary. Thank you for doing all those good stuff on this channel. Now quickly, let's begin from here. Yesterday I brought you an update that Joseph Luke Wallacott, some piece of good news for him, because he has kept in 3 consecutive games for his side, that is Ghanaian, in the Scottish Premier League, and per that stupendous performance he put in first Ghanaian yesterday for them to win by 3-0, where he kept clean sheet, made 3 saves, 2 inside the box. The player has appeared in the team of the week. This is the first time for the goalkeeper this season, and I'm so much happy for him. I added him in my top 3 goalkeepers that I think Otoado should invite to join the Black Stars team. So if you have been watching my Black Star possible squad, you get to know that yes, Wallacott is in there, and that is a piece of good news for the goalkeeper and all Ghanaians, because he needs to be consistent. At a point, he was our number 1, and Wallacott, I think he will come good, and that is it also for the player. Now, before coming to record the video, yes, I got to know that Bernard Mensah, today he scored a brace, 2 goals for his side outside in the Saudi Pro League. This midfielder, he has retired from the Black Stars way back in 2020, and no one is speaking about the player. No one is talking with him for him to return to the Black Stars team. He's one of the best midfielders we have at the moment, but we don't know what is going on. Today he scored 2 goals as he was rated 9.4. This season he scored total goals of 14 goals in the Saudi Pro League, and the boy has started all 28 matches for them, providing assists and doing a whole lot of stuff. And that is it on Bernard Mensah. Let's wait and see whether finally the player will be brought to the Black Stars as well. Now, quick one on Maxwell Woleji. I also added him to the left backs. Today his side, Fredrikstad, they won by 4-1 against Strongboset in the league that they played. Yes, and the player's performance was amazing. So he was also rated 7.2 as a left back in the back 3 that they play. He can play as part of the back 3, or if you are going with a back 4, he can also play as a left back. And that is it for Maxwell Woleji as he played for Fredrikstad, and they won by 4-1 today. Now let me come to Thomas Partey. Yes, Partey is trending. Why is he trending today? Arsenal, they revealed or they unveiled their new kit for next season. That is the home kit for next season. That is going to be 2024-2025 season, and it is really on fire. Yes, Partey also modeling in his own was really beautiful. A lot of the Arsenal fans have started posting that Partey should stay. He should stay. He should renew his contract with Arsenal and a whole lot of stuff. But I think right now it depends on Arsenal more than Partey. If they need Partey to stay, Partey will stay, because Partey's contract will end next year. That is around June, July. So right now he's still with Arsenal. But if Arsenal want him to stay, I think Partey is happy playing in the Premier League, and he is going to stay with them. We've heard a lot of reports that Saudi clubs are coming in and others, but for now, yes, Partey is with Arsenal, and today he modeled in the new kit, new home kit for next season, and it is just simple and beautiful if you watch it on your screens. Yes, the red is already in there. Red and white is the usual one you should expect, but some blue stripes on the shoulder with everything from Adidas. I think it's really beautiful, and that is it also on Thomas Partey. Now, before we come to Kudus, let's talk a little about Antoine Semenyo, the striker for AFC Bournemouth. He said a lot about his journey journey becoming a pro. He said that he was rejected by a lot of clubs. Chelsea rejected him. A lot of the big clubs rejected him. But here is, him playing with AFC Bournemouth, and it was a good one from the player. As quoted by 3 Sports, these were the words from Semenyo in his early rejection at Arsenal, Chelsea, and all those other clubs. He said that all those things built his character for him to become who he is today. I think I went to Millwall 4 times. He went to Millwall 4 times. Went to Tottenham, went to Arsenal, went to Chelsea. I went to so many clubs, and I just got the same result, never making it. So he went to all these clubs 4 times at Millwall, 1 time at Tottenham Hotspur, 1 time at Arsenal, 1 time at Chelsea, and all the results were, no, you are not our standard yet. We don't want you yet. So he was really frustrated. He continued to say, I remember Palace being the last place being rejected. I sat in the car with my dad, and I was like, I don't know why this keeps happening to me, and being so upset. So according to him, Crystal Palace was the last place that he went, and he was still rejected, and he was sitting in the car with the dad. He was like, why is this thing happening to me? Sometimes it happens like that when you're actually trying to get into some place, but you are always being rejected. It will really make you feel worried. He concluded by saying, being so young, I couldn't really cope with the emotions of rejection. I felt like I need to take a break, go back to friends, go back to school, just focus and recuperate. Give myself a year to calm myself down, because I felt like the rejection was so much. That is according to Antoine Semenyo on when he was being rejected by clubs. A lot of clubs in the EPL, even at that time, Millwall, they were rejecting him 4 times. And he felt like, let me quit football, let me go back to friends, let me go back to school, and, go and do other stuff and see how things will go, because they are just rejecting me. But finally, he landed himself in the new club, played so well for Bristol City, now at Bournemouth, scoring goals in the EPL, and this year he is part of the best players for AFC Bournemouth. That is how life is, and we should all learn something from this. Never give up, no matter what. So that is it from Antoine Semenyo. Now, let me come to Mohamed Kudus. Yes, his transfer issues, transfer brouhaha around Kudus is a lot because of his good performance for West Ham United. Most of the clubs are coming for him. We understand Real Madrid is interested. Chelsea is also interested. We saw how the coach was telling Kudus or speaking with him after the game against West Ham. Then we've also heard from Liverpool that they even want to trigger that £85 million release clause. Now, there's been a lot of talks. I've brought you a lot of updates on this channel, but let's take the latest one from Fabrizio Romano, one transfer expert. He has shared this on Mohamed Kudus as he spoke with Give Me Sports. The Italian transfer guru suggested that West Ham will only let Kudus go if there is a crazy offer. In fact, he said this about Declan Rice, who has joined Arsenal right now. He said that Declan Rice will actually leave West Ham with a crazy offer, and that crazy offer came 100 million, and West Ham were like, 100 million is a crazy offer for us, so let him go, and they allow the player to move. So will Kudus also be going for, let's say, 100 or over 100 million? Well, let's wait and see how things will go. These are the words from Fabrizio Romano as he spoke on Give Me Sport. I think it has to be a really crazy proposal because West Ham at the moment are not commenting about the release clause. 2. Sources guarantee that a release clause is included in his contract, but it is not guaranteed to start this summer. It is still a tricky situation. That is what Fabrizio Romano said on Mohamed Kudus leaving West Ham United. He says he will only leave if there is a crazy offer, because as of now, West Ham United is not talking about any release clause, and the situation doesn't look like it is going to be that easy. So Liverpool, if you want Kudus, give a crazy offer and Kudus will leave. I brought an update that Sani Dara said that Kudus, Liverpool want to trigger that release clause, and I told you that the release clause is only going to happen. That is going to be next year, June. That is when Kudus can leave, because when he was signing the contract, according to all the confirmations, we understand that, Kudus can only leave after 3 transfer windows. After 3 transfer windows. And first transfer window was the January one, which is past. Now this transfer window that we are entering is going to be the second one. Then the next year one, that is going to be next January, is going to be the 3rd one. So after that 3rd one, then the 4th one that will come in June next year, a year by now. Kudus will be available to leave with that release clause of £85 million. And that is what we know. So it was actually conflicting what Sani Dara came to say. That's why I was saying that we cannot also challenge him because he also works with Right to Dream, so he might know a lot. But this is what we know according to Fabrizio Romano and David Austin. Now, a little bit, let me also add this one because an insider at West Ham United also has this to say on Mohamed Kudus, transfer situation. And speaking to Give Me Sport, this is what the man also said. His name is Sam Weston. He is an insider at West Ham United. There has been much debate whether Hammer Mohamed Kudus has a release clause with the club. Sources staying tight-lipped on the subject. So sources are staying tight-lipped. No one is ready to talk. But the West Ham fans should not despair, as release clause only activates after a third transfer window following their signing. Meanwhile, a release clause will not be activated until July 2025, if one actually exists in the case of Kudus. So according to him, at West Ham, if they sign you, they will not let your release clause just happen like that. It is going to take at least 3 transfer windows. So if Kudus has it in his contract, then every fan should calm down because it will only happen in next year, July 2025. So that's according to Sam, that is Weston, and I'm also confirming for you on this channel. Now, let me move away from Kudus and talk a little about Ghana under 17 boys because they also did a lot in yesterday's fixture. And many were asking me about when they are playing again. I think, let me confirm it for you. Yes, Ghana will play against Benin. That's going to happen on the 21st of May. 21st of May will be Tuesday, right? Yes, Tuesday, 21st of May. And that is it also for you. So, yes, it's going to happen on Tuesday, exactly 4 p.m. That is 21st of May, 4 p.m. at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium. For the last games that Ghana we've played, it is really amazing results. Check it on your screens. Russia, that's the game that we lost 3-1 in that UEFA Under-16 Boys Development Tournament that happened in about less than a month ago. Afterwards, then Ghana, we won against Serbia 5-1. Then we also won against Kazakhstan 5-1. And yesterday, we also won against Ivory Coast 5-1. So that is it also in there. Now, according to the head coach, talking of, let me also add this one. Today, yes, we've had Nigeria. They played against Burkina Faso and the game ended goalless. No goal to either side. Group A is Ghana, Benin, then, talking of the Ivory Coast. So Ghana already, we have 3 points. Benin were rested yesterday, so they will play against Ghana, and Ivory Coast will rest. And the last match, we will also play, and that is how things are also going to happen. So Nigeria today, they played, but the next game, I don't know if it is going to be played because as of the time, 6:15, it is still raining at University of Ghana Sports Stadium. So maybe the match might not come on, or maybe it will also happen. I'll bring you an update on this channel, but it is expected that Togo and Niger will also play today, 6 p.m. And that is it. Now, let me talk about the head coach that is talking of Lai Kingston. He has spoken about the game yesterday. He says that he was not happy with how Ghana played, even though we won 5-1, but he wanted to see the agro football because that is what is in our DNA, the Ghana football DNA. Right now, we know that it is agro football that our national team should play, but he wasn't impressive that we played this like that. Let's check out this short video. After that, we will conclude it.
Throughout this preparation, every team that we've played, we've dominated play. Our last tournament in Russia, we lost against Russia. First 15 minutes, we were down 3-0, but we dominated play against, Serbia. We dominated play against Kazakhstan. We dominated play against our friendly game against Niger. We dominated play as well. Today's game, different opponent. Like I said, thumbs up to Ivory Coast. They are Ivorians. They are a very good side. We wanted, and of course, most of my boys, first time playing such competition, home soil. I felt they were a little bit jittery. So with that, we have to manage and then try to take something out and then try and do our best. Sometimes we try to play 1, 2, 3 passes, but for me, as a technical person, I'm not satisfied with the way we play. We did not dominate play today. We just got the results, but hey, the up and coming games, this is our style. and you will see it in the way we play.
So that is it from Coach Lykinson. What do you make of it in this particular one? I think, well, he's quite right in a way, but I think he shouldn't be that much worried about agro football, only if we are not able to play it in throughout the game, because in some games you want to manage results, you want to go for it. That's why he said that at a point they needed to do something in order to get what they needed. So sometimes it's going to happen in a way, but the most important thing is we should allow the boys to express themselves, because right now they are young, they will make mistakes. We shouldn't expect the boys to win every game. It is not going to happen at this moment, because they are now developing and they need to learn and also unlearn and relearn a lot as they are actually improving as young boys in the national team. So yes, according to the coach, even though we won 5-1, but he wasn't happy with the full performances of the boys as they played yesterday against Ivory Coast. Let's see how the next games will go, as Ghana will lock horns with Benin on Tuesday 4 p.m. at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium, and that is it. So guys, what are your take on all these latest updates? Let me know it in the comment box. Don't forget to always like the video for me, subscribe, put on the bell for more updates here on this channel. This was OSIKANI TV, and of course we shall meet later.